Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Neon Dynasty draft here on the channel. I am one win away from Diamond, so we're going to see if we can cross that threshold in this draft. But before I dive in, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. I'm super excited for this one. I'm in a great mood. I just fixed my voice offset with the video, so hopefully saying that doesn't jinx it, but my voice should be more synced with the audio now, so that would be fantastic. Boom! We've opened up Goro Goro, one of my favorite cards in the set, not only because it is powerful, but also because it is very fun to say Goro Goro. Just appeals to me. But yeah, so this card's very good. It's a 2-drop, but it just takes over the game when you get to 5 mana. Not that hard to have something modified at that point. Another good card in this pack is also red, Bronze Plate Boar. Pretty powerful equipment in the late game. Also just a reasonable creature early. Walking Skyscraper, I've come a little bit down on it. I think it's still cool in some decks, but not a card I'm like first picking really, outside of really weak packs. I like Okiba Reckoner Raid. That's the best common in the pack. Probably the correct second pick out of this pack too. Just a really powerful card. And then Touch the Spirit Realm is also pretty good removal. So yeah, overall happy to take a Goro Goro and see where it takes me. Goro Goro is ready to rumble. Oh. Our next pack awaits. Boom! We get a Restoration Specialist. Aw, but there's also a Voltage Surge. This is a tough pack already. Some very powerful commons. I think that Modern Age is one of the best blue commons. Voltage Surge is one of the best red commons. Imperial Oath is a pretty good white common, though. I think red-white is not something I'm going to voluntarily dip my toes into this early in the draft. I love me a Replication Specialist. The card just kind of takes over the game on its own, and I am going to take it here because there is a chance I get pushed out of red. And even though Voltage Surge is nice, if red isn't open, I would much rather be in an open color combination with a Replication Specialist, which is super powerful, and I feel like does great work for me whenever I have it. So I think this card is powerful enough that I'm willing to take it over Voltage Surge. I would take Voltage Surge over Modern Age. I think Modern Age is probably a little bit better, but I'm willing to stick to red for that, but not over the Specialist, which is one of my favorite uncommons. It also just leads to great shenanigans, and also blue-red artifacts can be a pretty good home for Goro Goro. You can get a little bit of those Simian Sling guys and have some stuff to make your creatures modified. So, those also play well with the Replication Specialist. We're off to a great start with 2 picks in. Pick 3. Ooh, baby, the Koto's Silent Smiter. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm pretty sure it is Kotose, because I have been informed by the comments that the way you pronounce these words is pronouncing every single vowel. So Kotose, the Silent Spider. So 5 mana, 4/4. You basically get to take a card from your opponent's hand and cast it, and they never get it back. So it's pretty great. It's also splashable. Goro Goro is not really splashable, but we could play blue, red, and splash black for Kotose. And I'm going to make sure I correct myself so that you guys in the comment section don't have to. You comment vigilantes. I do appreciate your feedback, especially when you say it in a nice way, because a lot of you folks really do say it in a nice way. After Kotose, there is Tamiyo's Completion. Guidebot has been kind of annoying against like me sometimes, but not the greatest. I think Spirited Companion's pretty solid. I would probably take Companion out of this pack. Or maybe the Guidebot, because it works well with both of these as like a counter creature. And yeah, maybe I would take the Guidebot. I also want to get some reps with the old Guidebot. Boom! There is a Moon Circuit Hacker. You gotta love the hacker here. It works well in a Kato's deck. Oh my gosh. Wow, you can like... Wait, I'm just realizing with Kato's, they don't get it back when Kato's leaves play. Katose. Katose. I'm just gonna keep saying it. And enters the battlefield, exile the target card other than a basic land from an opponent's graveyard. That player's graveyard, hand. Oh, you don't just take it from their hand, you take it from their graveyard. Okay. But if it's in if they have a copy in their hand, then you get to take it. Okay. Makes sense. But I'm going to take the Moon Circuit Hacker. It's quite a powerful card. I do like Virus Beetle, but I already have 2 blue cards. Virus Beetle does work well with the Specialist, but I think the Moon Circuit Hacker, blue is looking a little bit more open so far, and so I'd rather just take a more flexible card that goes with multiple cards that I have. Prototype can be good. Virus Beetle can be good. Still keeping my options open. Okay, there is a Brizer Renegade as a pretty solid 2-drop in the right deck. I'm not going to really end up in that deck because I'm not really a modified deck. I don't really think there is a modified deck, but there are decks that have more cards with modified stuff. I think Papercraft Decoy can be good in the right shell. Searchlight Companion can be good in the right shell. Certainly works well with Moon Circuit Hacker. So I think it's between the Decoy and the Searchlight Companion as the two like artifacts that kind of tie the room together here. If I was going to end up in a Ninjas deck, I think I'd rather have the Searchlight Companion just because it's evasive. And I think Papercraft Decoy is a little bit worse than I first thought because the 2 mana is quite significant. It makes it hard to ninjutsu stuff. It makes Moon Circuit Hacker pretty decent, but it's not really evasive. I'd rather just have the Searchlight Companion, I think. Okay. Perfect card here, Bloodfell Caves. There is also a Spirited Companion, the Terrarium, Inkrise Infiltrator, but I like the Caves because if I do end up playing blue-red, I can splash black off of that. And so I think I'm going to take that over the Companion. I don't really want to pair white with any of my cards, even though this is another Spirited Companion. I've seen a few of them already. Okay. Ooh, baby, a Moonrise Specialist. Moon Snare Specialist. This is Mukotai. Where is Moonrise coming from? Well, there's no Moon Rising. There's also a Simian Sling, but I think the Moon Snare Specialist is enough more powerful that it's worth taking. Also plays well with this Searchlight Companion. Happy I took that. And we'll be looking for those cheap evasive creatures. A network guy. We did see one of those earlier. That could be good. I do think Simian Sling. We could still be playing blue-red ninjas. But blue-black is looking relatively open with a Mukotai Ambusher. So we could just give up on the Goro Goro Dream at some point. Moon Snare is a great pickup. Huh. So somebody pointed out to me that Go Shintai is actually pretty solid in a ninja's shell because you can attack with it and they're not going to block it all the time because it's flying. So it can be a fine ninja's enabler. I also literally just realized it had flying. I thought that line of text was Defender until this exact instant. But yeah, it's an evasive 2-drop to go with my ninjas. So that could be pretty sweet. Also just a Shrine pickup. Papercraft Decoy, again, I'm not that impressed with it. It does work with like the Replication Specialist and stuff like that. But I'd rather just take this Shrine. I think it could be okay. My ninjas deck. Okay, we wield a lot of the red cards. I'm going to take the Terrarium, again, to help splash the Katose, if I do end up going that direction. Also seeing Kaito's Pursuit. Wow. There's a Suit Up, and there's also a You Are Already Dead. I think I like Suit Up slightly better. Again, they both kind of replace themselves. I just feel like I don't want to commit to black. I'd rather just keep taking blue cards. I haven't played the Cyber Trespassers, but I think Suit Up's pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the Kindled Fury. I guess I'll take Crackling Emergence just in case. Maybe I'll just take this Geothermal. I think it's pretty powerful in the right shell. Maybe we'll get there. Impact 2 or something. There's Explosive Entry. I'm not going to main deck that, so I'll just take Commune with Spirits. Okay. The last pick Plains. It's an omen. Okay, so what do we have here? Eater of Virtue. Do we have any cards that care about being in the graveyard? No, not right now. I can probably keep it that way. Eater of Virtue is quite powerful. Works great with the Searchlight Companion. Maybe I'll even get this second Searchlight Companion to come back. Also works pretty decently with the Go Shintai. And if I do get to play the Goro Goro, it's an equipment. So pretty nice synergy across the board there. What else would I like from this pack if I wasn't getting this? Maybe Searchlight Companion, but I don't really want to first pick that out of a pack. The Ambusher. The pack is kind of weak. Eater of Virtue is a card that I think can do pretty good work, though. And now there is a Leech Gauntlet. There's also... I mean, we didn't see any red cards worth taking in pack 1. So I'm tempted to just abandon the Goro Goro Dream and just take like a Leech Gauntlet over this Experimental Synthesizer. I think that's probably the play. I think we tried with Goro Goro, but I mean, blue is really the only color we've seen. We've also seen some white, so blue-white could be a spot where we were supposed to end up, but we already have like the Katose and this Goro Goro that really made it so we just wanted to stick with blue. But we're not seeing a good blue card in this pack. I mean, there's a Crab. Between the Leech Gauntlet and the Experimental Synthesizer, I don't think I'm going to be playing blue-red heavy or anything. Wow, we get another shrine. Now with 2 shrines, we can assemble the shrine tutor that we saw in our first pack and kind of go off. Seeing a light pause is interesting, but yeah, I kind of like this direction that we're headed. Goodbye, Goro Goro, or Goro Goro, goodbye! Sorry. Okay, Goro Goro's gone, sadly. Not going to play the terrarium anymore, but yeah, we have a great start, and we're getting more artifacts the merrier with this replication specialist. Still going to try to make that card playable for me. And this Kami of Restless Shadows can be playable to get back to Toze. Okay, we could play a Shadow Walker. I mean, we're seeing incredible red cards now. As soon as we kind of committed to playing black by taking 2 Leech Gauntlets and a Go Shintai, Rabbit Battery's pretty great, but I think that the Shadow Walker could be sneaky good if we can get some enablers. Like a Searchlight Companion. Moon Snare Prototype. A little bit of interaction. This is draw a card if you have an enchantment and artifact. So we have 2 enchantments right now. 3 enchantments. Ooh, this could be sneaky good in our deck. And we have some cheap artifacts. Should we take the Kami? We don't have any interaction, though, and I just want to get some interaction, really. Even if it's kind of clunky. Treating it as a 5-drop for the most part. Type of Chainful Centipede, I mean, could be okay. Not the greatest. Another removal spell. Works decently with some of my equipments. Ambusher is also pretty sweet in the right deck, but I already have a few ninjas with not as many ways to enable them. Like I've got 1, 2, 3 ninjas. Don't think I need to take that guy quite yet. We wield that, but we wield the Shrine Steward, which I will play, because I have... You can get Aura or a Shrine, and I have 2 different shrines. And assembling those 2 is pretty nice. Maybe I'll get one of the Tamio removal spells, and then I have removal to go get to. I kind of want to try the Kaito's Pursuit. Wheeling Synthesizer, so not really a red signal. Ooh, the Kami of Restless Shadows. So non-bow with Eater of Virtue, but back a ninja could be okay. I have some. I guess I'll take it over the Saibas. Saiba Trespassers. Okay, well, I'm just going to take the green card. I'm fine having red cards. So we're in a fine spot here. We have very little interaction. That's okay. So we're taking the plains here, so the person to our right knows that we are not interested in green. Not that that's going to have a huge impact, I don't think. Okay, so in this pack, we see March of Wretched Sorrow, which is just a good removal spell. There's the Futurist Operative, which isn't that good. It just hits very little damage. There's another Go Shintai. We already have 1 and a way to search it up. Then there's Malicious Malfunction, which is going to kill all of our own stuff. So I'm fine taking March. Pretty good removal spell. And we did want interaction, so. In this pack, we're going to be after some, like, ways to get our ninjas through, potentially. Like, Searchlight Companions. But I think we're fine. We have this Go Shintai, this Searchlight Companion. We don't really have any ninjas that have to be enabled. We could just cut the Shadow Walker. All of our other cards are just reasonable cards on their own. Okay. We could splash red for this shrine. We have the tools to do so. And then we have 3 shrines. But I think the Moon Snare Specialist is just better. And then if we wheel the shrine, we'll consider it. But I doubt we'll wheel it. There's other shrine players. Wow. It's kind of nutty. The combo! Combo! Sorry. I'm tempted by this Lethal Exploit. Just another interaction spell. You Are Already Dead could also be fine. We have some small creatures. I think we just want interaction, though, that can kill stuff. I mean, it's not, like, the greatest removal spell by any stretch of the imagination. We'll take a Modern Age. Boom, Network Disruptor. That card plays well in our deck. Nice. Covert Technician. I actually have some artifacts that this could play. Like 2 Leech Gauntlets. I'll play it. Try it out. Ooh, Gloom Shrieker. That's a great card with ninjas. I don't have any ways I can splash green easily because I'm much more set up to splash like red lightly. Return to action is kind of cute with the Moon Snare Specialists and with this Katose. I think I just need another 2-drop for the curve, though. Just going to take this so that if I do want to splash red, it's easier. Kaito's Pursuit number 2. Maybe I'll try that out. Lots of late green. I'm not a fan of the short circuit, though. Boom. I did want this evasive 2-drop. Perfect. 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 Take the uncommon for the board. Take the uncommon for the board. Build up that vault progress more quickly. Yeah, this deck really came together at the end. We're not going to play both Kaito's Pursuits. That's an easy first cut. Depending on our enablers, we might cut this Takuchi Shadow Walker. We are discovering a lot of impossible stuff. The Moon Snare prototype probably not necessary now that we have 2 lethal exploits and other removal spell. I mean, we're really light in the removal department. So maybe we need it. We didn't get the combat trick that brings back a creature. I'm not a huge fan of that one anyway. So we can play this Kami. How many ninjas do we have? We have 7 ninjas. So this card seems pretty reasonable as a 5-drop value creature. Kind of want to cut this guy. I don't know if I want the Covert Technician. It doesn't really seem like it does anything. Chainflow Centipede is kind of a card I'm also considering cutting. Splashing for Goro Goro would be too difficult, even though we have 2 red things. Because you really care about the double activation, not just the 2-drop part. Huh. So, we're keeping these cards. I think we still need the Moon Snare prototype. I like our Shrine package. What's my creature count at? 15 creatures. Yeah, I don't need the Chainflow Centipede. These guys are kind of 3-drops in the right curve out situation. And the Kami can be fine, I think, maybe. We'll try it. I like trying the Kaito's Pursuit as well. And 1 suit up as a combat trick. 1 prototype. I think this deck could be pretty good. I am excited to see how it performs, and I will see you in the matches. If you've been enjoying my content recently and want to help me make more of it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to Patreon support that I've been able to post a video every single day for the past 30 or so days, and it is also thanks to patrons that I'm able to continue innovating and bringing you brand new things like draft guides, meta updates, and things of that nature. It really does give me the freedom to experiment and explore with my content and bring you the best possible product. If you are interested, you can find a link in the description down below, but the TLDR is that Patreon is a monthly pledge service where you can choose any amount to support my content for each month, and then in exchange you gain access to some pretty cool rewards like exclusive bonus content, draft with me, and being put in the credits and things of that nature, in addition to that warm fuzzy feeling of knowing that you are helping one of your favorite content creators continue to make videos that you enjoy and provide you with entertainment value. So that's how the Patreon works. It can be canceled at any time. You can modify your pledge at any time. It's really a very transparent process because I don't want to trick anybody involved at any step of the way. But yeah, that is going to do it for this little part of the segment. I hope you are enjoying the video so far, and let's get to the game. Welcome to round numero uno. We shall keep this on the draw. We have a turn 1 Network Disruptor. He's probably going to do some work. At least just hitting him a little bit. Shrine Steward can find one of our shrines. We never did find a Tenia's completion. No, we'll tap your planes. Get out of here, planes. I did not know it could tap land, but kind of cute. Not the most devastating start. No ninjas to speak of, but we do have food up that we can use at some point, maybe. We can take some hits with that. Perfect. Nice draw. Nice draw. Turning it into a 4/5 is going to gain us a nice chunk of life. Oh no! Well, at least I have my removal spell to kill that. That is scary. That is a scary card. It makes everything hit really hard. It makes me sad. I mean, they get to like swing out when they're second combat. Good game. What the heck? That's first strike. They just didn't want to block. And just like that, I'm up to 19. Hopefully their good game was based around this card sticking around. Ooh, I've got some cute play to go, like where I put this thing and make them put it on top or bottom and then I mill it. I think this one's more powerful though, and I have the mana to cast it, so I might as well get it. Oh, hello there, samurai. So they have Michiko's Reign of Truth, that guy and that thing. Wow, they have 3 Seven-Tail Mentors. That's a good card. They have 2 Light the Ways, a Wanderer's Intervention, a Voltage Surge. They have Regions Authority. They have a lot of combat tricks. 1 Regions Authority, 2 Light the Ways. A Repel the Vile, huh. What's in their hand? Okay, nothing really. Okay. So I'll play this guy. Next turn. Okay, all my cards are slowly dying off, but that's okay. They're gonna get a lot of buffs there. Do I want to take 8? No, but I will. Second combat step. No attacks. They put it on top, interesting. So I can make it a 4/4 and hit him for 8, maybe? No, I'm going to save it, because I want to be able to use this. I shall kill your Iganjo exemplar, and you shall have nothing. I don't know why I'm whispering. Yes! Take that, Ryu's Storm's Edge working alongside Katose, the Silent Spider. And we're in Diamond! Well, that was a lot of stress, clearly. There was a lot of doubt as to whether we'd win that game. A lot of doubt whether we'd make it to Diamond, whether the haters were right. Not that there's any haters, because I'm lucky and there are no haters. But there was a lot of people that said we'd never get to Diamond again. They said the last 1,000 times you got to Diamond, it was all a fluke. I never believed in you, but I believed in myself. I believed in myself. I knew I'd make it back to Diamond before I died. Just goes to show if you set your mind to something and you work hard enough and you really dedicate to your craft, you can get back to Diamond too. You can all get to Diamond. Diamond's for everybody. I'm sorry, I'm so emotional. Oh gosh, I should go into acting. I'd be an incredible actor. Just go in. I mean, obviously that was a fake acting. I would do much better in the real thing. I'd be like, I can't believe you. I don't know why I would change my voice. I can't. That would make no sense to change my voice. I'm not doing impressions. I'm supposed to be acting. It's like, oh my god, no. I'm self-conscious now. Oh man, I was doing so well before. My acting was top notch. I had the Oscar stolen from me, and now I'm just relegated to like the bottom of the barrel. Fred Wolf. That's a funny username. Oh man. So emotional. Well, we're gonna keep it. The modern age shall carry us. Okay, they're mulliganing. Let's go. Easy win. I never doubted it for a second. Easiest win of all time. They mulligan. Oh, you never should doubt me. When I have the modern age, I take the power of the modern era in my hands. Okay, we're gonna give it a land. Ooh, yikes. Oh, someone else is sagaing it up. We're on that saga lifestyle. Okay, I did not want to discard the land. I'm going to discard this thing. Actually, I'm going to discard Moon Snare. That was close. I almost discarded my land indirectly, so. I don't want you to have a Prosperous Thief. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's just a no-go. You can't have a Prosperous Thief. If I can't steal it, nobody can. That's my motto. Not a great motto. It's all I've got as far as mottos go. I'm gonna play this. Oh my gosh, go for this, buddy. And if I wait and I'm patient, I can use my replication specialist. Oh, perfect. Yes, they're using the Wanderer's intervention on that, which they could have used the kunai on. They could have just taken 2. They're at 22. But now they do not have their Wanderer's intervention for my specialist. And also, if I wait, I can use this to get to... No, it loses all of its abilities. I was getting... Oh, the pain. I was gonna get 2 leads. I was gonna get 2 shrines. Oh, sadness. A land of eternal darkness. Oh, gosh. Pain. This is sadness. And now this kunai has a target. Oh, the Sunblade Samurai. So cruel. How could you do this to me? I'm probably going to kill the Goshen. I have the cruelty, if I had to guess. Man, this 4/4 is a real problem. It's going to beat the stuffing out of me. Don't have any size on my side. They'll use their kunai and kill the Goshintai. Oh man, I learned from my acting. I'm not going to try to start a rap career on stream or on video recording. That would just end badly. My confidence would be completely shattered. Could have attacked first. No, the network disruptor. How could you? Oh yes, that was good. They said yes. That was good. I kind of want to equip this here. My Nicolai's infiltrating. This thing's gonna hit them for either 3 or 5 damage. Classic build your own Baneslayer Angel. No, don't have a kill spell. You're kidding me. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. We do not have a ninja in the graveyard quite yet. I knew this card was bad. Completely useless in every way. Let's gain that life. Worse than a land would have been probably. It's okay. If they do kill the infiltrator, I'm right back at you. I'm not going to play this just to put the shrine on top. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Wow! Woo! Oh, effective. It's super effective. Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay. That was actually a good draw. Because now I have a double block that I'm fine making. Pump is the cure. Oh no! The unit companion! How could you? Oh, it's destructo. They should have tapped this one, because now if I do want a double block, I'll trade these. This is what I was going to do anyway. Man, if only they'd saved that Suda. Would have worked out. Oh, yes. And the activation on this has actually been pretty scary. Yeah. I feel my opponent's in a tough spot here because of it. Oh gosh, here we go. +3/+3. I always forget to discount itself when they first cast it. You hit me for 4. That's so cute. And if they do kill my infiltrator, I'll get it back. Though they'll probably kill it with an enchantment spell. So maybe I should just play this as a 5. Again. Things are going just fine for me. Oh, I'm just going to use it to cast March of Wretched Sorrow. Yes, get him! Sick him, Fang! My ninja's deck isn't really a ninja's deck. I can use this to kill something. Yes, and they concede. Nothing is greater than Inkrise. The Inkrise infiltrator rules over all with an iron fist. Aye, matey. He's a pirate ninja. Don't know why he became a pirate, but I've been in a pirate mood recently. I played the game Sea of Thieves, and it put me in a very pirating mood. It is quite a good game. Would recommend. Sea of Thieves. You basically, it's like a pirate simulator. You like sail around and do pirate stuff. I don't mind promoting it between rounds because it was quite fun. I played it for many hours in the session that I played. I've only played it one session, but it was a many-hour session. And we did some cool stuff. Like you solve puzzles and you go searching for buried treasure. Aye, matey. Aye. And then you just get to talk like a pirate and you get to sail around on your boat. Very fun. So yeah. I would recommend it. I always am interested in games that Magic the Gathering players play. Because I'm sure, I mean, a lot of people play only Magic, but also a lot of people just play like a lot of games. There's a lot of fun games out there. Oh, matey, we have a curve before us. Not scurvy, a curve, matey. So, we'll stop with the pirate puns for now. I will tap my creature, which is really bad because I could have just targeted my land, and if they had a rabbit battery, I wouldn't have punished. Nope. Now I just want to talk like a pirate the entire draft. No, I'm not going to do it. Why would my mind... I literally have been saying I'm not going to talk like a pirate, and then I do it anyway. It's so sad. Why would I do such a thing? I can just play Kaito's Pursuit on turn 3. I don't mind. I know they have a land, but they also have spells, presumably, and just get the value while I can. The other option is holding up Lethal Exploit when they might not even play a target for it, so yeah, I like this plan better. Ah, they're playing white as well. High-speed hoverbike. Interesting. Wow, are they just not going to do anything another turn? Holy heck. So you may be wondering why I'm reconfiguring if I'm planning on like reducing it. And the reason is they're probably going to have a ground blocker, so I'm not going to be able to push through with the 1/1 anyway. But this way, if they do play a 3 toughness creature, my Lethal Exploit can kill it. Oh, it's perfect. This plan is left in protection. Can I get around indestructible even? Oh my gosh. And I'm playing ourselves there. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. Plan paid off perfectly. It was like actual perfection. That is the kind of plan that you love to see when you are playing Magic the Gathering. Why do they have so many colors? I guess because they're playing this thing. Oh gosh, please try to deal 4 to one of my attackers. I dare you, buddy. Oh, that could just be brutal for them. Oh my gosh. Hit him for 5, I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. Oh, they thought I was gonna ninja something? Why would I ninja something into your open mana, bud? Oh, you think you got something? You think you got a little something something? Little Wanderer's intervention, potentially? Going in for the slash? Don't worry, I can suit up my guy. He's already suited up. I can suit him up even further. No! Well, sucks to suck. Huh. Kind of don't want to play this right now. It's already attacking them. Yeah, I'll just let that hit, and then I'll play the Infiltrator. Huh. And I can only bounce this back. The Kami War? No! Exile target non-land permanent? No, no, no! That's not very nice of you, buddy. What's the second step? Return up to one target non-land permanent to the other hand that each opponent discards a card? No, no, no! I just need to hit them with one creature and see if it's lethal. No, the Kami War, it all makes sense now. Why? No. The Kagachi made manifest is gonna beat me. I'm so sad. Why? At least if they do that. Oh, it's still Ward 2. You outthought yourself, didn't you, bud? You thought that you could get around the ward by targeting the reconfigure creature. And yet, it did not work out for you. And yet, they are probably dead because Spirited... Oh, please, just tap out. Just tap out. No! No! Ah! The pain! The pain, the pain, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, I'm so... Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. No. No. Pain. Pain. Oh, so much pain. Let's just hope they don't have enough blockers. They can't block them all, can they? So I have 3 creatures. If any of them punches through, Suit Up could be the last. Oh, the Kami War is so brutal when they cast it. Oh. Just tap out. Maybe we'll be able to get there. Yes, they're casting card draw. That's a good sign for us. That's a good sign. That's a very, very good sign. That's a very, very, very good sign. Oh, they discarded 2 spells. No! Why are the game lands so broken? Oh, they're so broken. Oh my gosh. They're so broken. Okay, I think I'm just going to take my shot. Yes! We win anyway! Victory! He never doubted himself for a second. He never cringed in the face of the Kami War. The Kami War came and the Kami War left, and Nikolai was still standing strong. Oh my gosh. Whew. Ooh, got the win. That was close. Whew. Suit up, as Barney Stinson would say. That's a pretty good show, by the way. Pretty good. I mean, just I'm like a walking advertisement for all the stuff that I enjoy watching and playing. I guess that's what it's like when you make videos. You just, especially between rounds, that's the best time to talk about stuff. Like the NicolaiBolas Patreon. No, I'm sorry. I already talk about the Patreon a lot. I mean, it is a good thing to talk about because it is how I am able to continue making these videos. So, thanks to all the patrons. But I do talk about it quite a bit. I try to talk about it at least. It does help. Okay. Searchlight Companion. Yes. Moon Snare Specialist. Check. Go Shintai. Check. Ho 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 ho. The March of Wretched Sorrows. Oh, opponent, you won't know it hit you. You're playing your fancy land. I just couldn't be bothered to change my lands or my deck box photo for this one. The era of enlightenment, I suppose. I see, I see, I see. We shall see what we shall see. Ho 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 ho, Katose, the silent spirit. Sorry. Ugh. Woo. That was a weird, high-pitched voice. Ugh. Yes! No, they're gonna get a counter. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Well, I'm just gonna do it. They don't want to fall behind on the board. And that card can be really scary against the right thing. Okay. Like, if they play, like, an enchantment, like, every few turns, it's just gonna take over, potentially. I could have Moonstare Specialisted and saved my removal. Could be punished for that, but I didn't want to fall behind. I felt like that was a way I lost this game, and I'm feeling pretty good about my position otherwise. Katose can get back something eventually. Okay, I've got that guy. I can bounce anything scary they play the following turn. I can attack the companion, play the companion. It's all good. No, they're splashing. Not the comp. Please, anything, come. I don't need to bounce their 2/2 that they spent like 10 turns getting. Don't want to give them more scries and stuff. I'll just play my shrine. Make them sweat the fact that I might have a second shrine. Don't want to get dedicated but I could potentially, like, I don't know, do something there. Oh, befriending them all. See, I understand. Tapped out. Ooh, Kaito's pursuit could be really good coming up. And now Era of Enlightenment could be pretty nice as a card to get with Katose. I think I'd rather make them discard first, though. Do this and take out their last 2 cards. It's not very efficient, but oh my gosh, I'm glad I did that. I'll just give What do I want Tanuki? Probably Tanuki, it's bigger. I could also take Wanderers. Yeah, I kind of like that as well. Make things really awkward for them. Yeah, I like that a lot. Opponent's library, what do they got? They have Fall of Lord Kanda, Tales of Master Sushiro, they have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's yikes. I need to end this game. They have some sketchy stuff in their deck. Okay. I'll get rid of one of their spells. And then I can ninjutsu this back to my hand at some point. Maybe. They're scrying, they're scrying. I think I can tempo them out. It's kind of difficult though because they have so much life to work with. So I have 3, 6, 7. And I'm going to use Moonsnare Prototype and Wanderer's Intervention this turn. They might have a removal spell, which I could really blow out if it's a fight spell. They have an expensive spell on top of their deck, potentially, which makes it hard because they want to cast that, but they also maybe want the Geothermal Kami. Put it on the bottom, okay. It's tough because I really want to like bounce my Kitose, but I also think I need to tempo them out. They probably have something scary. They scry 2 to the top, remember, so this is probably a 6-drop. I forget the exact contents of their deck. I have looked at their deck. What color do they name with this? Green. Oh, okay. Season of Renewal, sure. Sure, okay. I can get Befriending the Moths. Under your control. better. Then they play they gain 2 life, so they're at 6. Then I can play this just hard cast normally, bounce their Tanuki if they do play the Tanuki. I think the tempo approach was the correct one rather than like bouncing my Katose to get more value. Because I don't have any removal, so if they did play something really scary, I'd be in trouble. That was some acting there. I didn't actually have anything in my eye. I was just pretending I did. I don't know why. I can't decipher it, why I would do that, but... And they just played Area of Enlightenment all game. Yes! He wins the game! A hero has emerged. His name is Nicolai. He'll see you in the next round. Welcome back to the video. I played like the arena open between the first half of this video and the second half, so I just wanted to look at the deck again, double check things, and also let you folks know why there may be a different outfit and etc. So there's answering some questions in advance. But 4-0 with this bad boy, this sweet deck. You love to see it. Let's finish strong. Strong. The strong will survive. Life is good, as they say. Good in the blue-black ninja hood, because ninjas are often hooded. They must remain disguised so their foes know not whence they came. Also, the reason I wanted to do this was because rank reset in between, so people can be like, I thought he just got into diamond. I don't understand. Though actually, my viewers are very intellectual and wise. They'd be like, they're ranked down from diamond into bronze. There must be something here. Or I guess gold. Also, I changed my avatar. So all of these things would have confused the heck out of some individuals, but not my viewers. This is just for... Oh, baby, let's keep this bad boy. We have the double Goshintai lifestyle. What is happening? Oh my gosh. I did change a graphic setting, but we're going to get rid of motion blur so that doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. That was terrifying. I wanted to see what that setting did. I was curious. I was like, I wonder what motion blur does. Yikes. I guess lesson learned. We're going to play the one that can attack. Wow, this is such a great start for me. Bounce this guy, play the Goshintai. Presumably. I would like to draw a card. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you to ask. Now I have this. I can tap this, loot. Next turn, play the Goshintai, kill our 2 toughness guy. This is going swimmingly, as they say. We got the old Leech Gauntlet. We got the old Moon Circuit Hacker. We got the Goshintai. It's a nice 2-drop army here. I have been thinking about how I could potentially make videos more engaging, because there is a lot of dead time here where it's like my opponent's like waiting to play their card. Still thinking up possible ways. I'm going to play this Network Disruptor. Tap that. Play land. Attack all. And then I'm going to Moon Snare Specialist, returning the Goshintai, so I can deal more damage and set them back a turn. I would take action, and I will ditch this land. Now, I could have saved the Moon Snare Specialist to bounce the Azusa. That was also an option. Or like save Network Disruptor to tap the Azusa. I guess time will tell if that play ends up being more powerful. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful draw. That's a beautiful, beautiful draw. No, wrong one. This one. Yes, yes. I see your Goshintai. My Goshintai shall emerge victorious. Okay. That was fortuitous. We shall take their shrine down. Yeah, I'm thinking I think I was too hasty there, and I regret playing the Moonsnare Specialist to bounce their 2 toughness guy. I think I missequenced. I shouldn't have played the Network Disruptor at all. I should have just accepted some trades. You live and you learn. I am known to make misplays sometimes, especially when I'm playing fast. Ah, the Tamiyo's completion. Not the Tamiyo. Yeah, the Tamiyo's completion. Okay. Attack first. Play the Specialist. They don't really have a good way to kill it. I mean, they use their Tamiyo's completion. I assume they don't have like 2 of those chilling in their hand. Maybe they do. But yeah, this is where if I'd saved the Moonsnare Specialist, I could have like bounced Likeness, attacked with everything, traded with their Prosperous Thief. Oh, it's a great Tanuki. Oh, that's a good draw. And I'm going to copy it. And now I can equip this to this, swing for lethal in the air. If they tap out. No! Okay. They're tapped out, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 attackers. If they block here, so they block here, this becomes a 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of my ground creatures are big enough. Oh my gosh, the fact that this is taking me so long is sad. I'm fairly certain I just have lethal on board. Jeez, that was bad. That should not have taken me that long to do the math. Well, I guess I'm just being careful. Because they block here. They take 4 plus 2 from one of my unblocked ground creatures because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 ground blockers. Okay. Phew! I knew it would work out. Let's go! Hooray! So we have lethal. And this is where I should just crop the video because nobody needs to see the last point of lethal get done. I like this pet. It's a good one. It like reminds me of my cat. Like very, very similar behavior to how my cat. Not the swipe. The like you can tell they love it. Jeez. I should have just played my suit up so they'd concede. Boom. Got the win. And we are a 5-0. Let's go, as they say. Welcome to round numero 6. I will mulligan this hand, despite having a playable card. Just not a good hand. Now this one's much better because it has both my colors. Keep it, ditch this Kami, and we'll see what we shall see. Ah, Katose. I was making some pasta while making a video, which debatable whether that's a good idea. I dropped a piece of rigatoni dry pasta on the ground, and it made me so sad. And it shouldn't make me sad at all because it's like the bag of pasta cost like $1. And it's one piece of pasta, but I dropped, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think I dropped like maybe even 2 or 3 pieces on the ground because I had trouble opening the bag of pasta. And some of them fell on the ground and I was so sad. It's probably like 2 cents worth of pasta, but it just, the sadness is real. Yes, we hit the land. Let's go. But yeah, I just needed to share that, get that weight off of my chest. Because I'm just, If I seem a little bit down and out right now, that's why. It's just so sad sometimes. It's so hard. Okay, I need to kill this thing. It's taking me for a ride. Okay, they only have 2 cards in hand though, so I could go block there, take 6, clean out their hand. That's tough. I think I'm just gonna March of Wretched Sorrow that. It's gonna buy me a lot of time. No tax. I can double block that. Ah, yes. The Michiko Reign of Truth. Not ideal. I kind of want to hold up suit up on defense. I kind of also just want to clear out their hand. I'm going to make the responsible play, kind of. And this guy can jump. Ah, gaining 2 extra life. Wise. Deck thinning. Do they have anything scary? They have 2 Goshin ties. Friend the Moths. Their deck is actually pretty sick. Oh my gosh, I need to keep my life total high. They have 3 Okiba Reckoner raids? Okay. Okay, this is problematic. I have to do my best here to end this game. No, the Spirited Companion! I have to start chipping away. They've got a lot of power in their deck. Long Reach of Night waits for no one. I kind of want to get my Katose back. I know they have a Plains, or maybe they played it. So I can Moon Snare back my Moon Circuit Hacker and Moon Circuit Hacker, but then I don't have enough blockers. Just bounce their guy. Oh, that's a problem. Must be done, must be done. Yep. Hoping to bounce this Kotose. And I no longer have my Leech Colin. Yeah. This is still good for me. Another Leech Colin, nice. I knew making pasta while I played a game would be a bad idea. I'm kidding. Only slightly. Okay, so I have another chump blocker now, so that's pretty good. I just want to get a spirited companion. I want to start pumping this up with double pumps. Much as double pumping this is appealing. Yeah. Yes. Don't have to worry about that for a little bit. Milling myself is actually kind of bad. Oh my gosh, they drew another one anyway. That's not good. Nice, we're milling their spells. Be right back. Pasta is ready. The pasta is ready. I repeat. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's really unlucky. They drew this, drew 2 cards, and then drew Lion Sash. Which they can then put on that thing. That's a problem. BRB. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to be a 15-minute match. Also, didn't expect them to take this long without me being able to take an action, so I didn't miss literally anything. Oh my gosh, Lion Sash is so broken! So I can take 10. They gain 10. I could also block there. Give this thing flying. Hit them for... So yeah, I'm just not going to block. That was a nice mill. I do have a lot of chump blockers. I only have one big attacker, and I'm gaining a bunch of life. So in theory, I think I can stave off this Lion Sash. So there's 10 lands there. 11, 12, 13. So they have 4 lands left. One of them's in their hand. 15, so that means there's mostly spells there, so milling is good for me. I could do something fancy where I like unequip Leech Gauntlet, put the thing on that so that anything equipped with the Eater Virtue has lifelink. No, we milled one of their few lands. Never lucky. Yeah, they're gonna have infinite size. Okay, nice. Good play, good play. Yeah, this game's over. Lion Sash is too good. Especially against blue-black. I think one draw step to draw my second shrine, and then I could win. Especially because it gives Death Touch. But that's the only hope I have, I think. Gosh. But yeah, as it is, they're going to be able to finish me off before I can mill them out. Them drawing a flyer also made this really hard. Well, I mean, Lion Sash is just unbeatable for me. Unless I, like, randomly have a removal spell instantly for it, but that I don't have those in my deck. I don't think. I'm just going to activate this twice because why not? Mm, mm, mm. If I'd kept Eater on this, I would have gained 2 more life. Wow, literally a turn late. So I can gain 4 life. Re-equip it there. Mill them for 2. They have their draw strip. They have to kill me. Can they deal 24 in a turn? I don't think so. They have to kill me this turn. Wow, milling the high-speed hover bike is huge. That would have killed me. Wow, did we win? Oh my gosh. I just have to block the big creature, and the other creatures have 3, 6, 7, 13, 17 power or whatever. They have 17 power, and then they have their Lion Sash. Oh my gosh, I knew the mill would be clutch. Actually, I didn't. I didn't think it would be clutch at all. So good. I draw the Goshintai when I need it the last possible turn. No, I lose. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh. I should have remembered they had that card. It's their last possible card. Oh my gosh. Never mind. They don't have it. They don't have the win. We did it. We're alive. We're alive. Yes. Oh, so sweet. So satisfying. Oh my gosh. Of course, the server must be waited upon. Yes! I never doubted it for a second. Oh my gosh. What a win. I'll see you folks in the finals. Welcome to the final round. Keeping this bad boy. Can't believe we won that. I'm calling this a final round because I'm confident in our victory. Especially after they played the Ronin. I know it may seem unprofessional to some to show off my meal, but since you were patient with me while I was making it, I figured I might at least show you. Made some pesto pasta. Pretty proud of it. Haven't tried this pesto before. Pretty solid, must be said. And yeah, if I can't enjoy a meal with my amigos on the YouTube channel, who can I enjoy a meal with? I'm playing this because I don't want to die to reinforced Ronins, even though I was mocking them. Okay. I'm short on black mana, so I'm playing the Infiltrator now. Don't want them to get those free value, being able to cast that infinite loop, you know? All that. It's a pretty sickening combo. Discard it, get Ronin back, discard it again. And then I'll get a 2-3 out of the deal. Well, that was a beating and I choked, so kind of a lose-lose there. But now I'll get to use my suit up. Hopefully. Let's hope they don't have anything else to wreck me. Yes! Wrecked them. I'm going to gain my 4 life and get rid of their guy, because I wanted to make the trade anyway. Respects. find my Death Touch shrine. Play the land because if I draw a swamp, I want to be able to cast both my cards. Wrecked. Though to be fair, them casting that would probably have been worse for me. Man, that was a fail. The big risk when you eat on camera is that you'll show that you're inept at using a fork or that you talk with your mouth full. So I just double failed because I messed up my fork and then I wanted to make a comment like, "Oh, botched that," while I had my mouth full. So it was a yikes all around. Come at me, bro. Oh yes, just the land I was hoping to see. Now I really want to draw my blue shrine. We're at 7 lands. Should be fine this game though, if we can start drawing spells. Okay. We might have to exploit that at some point. Did I discard a spell with Vector Glider at one point? I think I did, right? Discard my bounce one? Oh no. Freebie. I needed a land so badly. Never doubted it for a second. I knew I'd get the land I needed. My deck wouldn't betray me. Oh, perfect. And of course they have a white card in their hand. So their land is actually super helpful because they're randomly playing 3 color. Nice. I know I'm gonna have to trade with their guys now, but I could have attacked them for 2 first as well. Their deck is firing on all cylinders. Of course, they hit a 3-drop flyer. Just what I was hoping for. I'm at 2. drawing my land instead of being able to loot it. You can gain 9. I'm not attacking. I'm not killing their thing now because they will get another scry out of it. But it might bait them into making an all-out attack or something. Max punished. So the only reason I was max punished is because my opponent, for some reason, didn't want to target me. Like, what the heck? This thing only hits me for 1 a turn, so I can have way more time if I do this. I'm sure they could have figured out a way to use that to win the game, or at least I feel like they could have. So they have technically 10 hits at me, but I have my blocker. Of course, they top deck that. They're getting to scry a lot, which is unfortunate. But I think the fact that they would have been dealing twice as much damage is a major factor. Huh, they don't care if it... Are they really attacking with this thing? And I didn't notice. Well, I'm trash. Jesus. Sorry for using that word in that context, but oh my gosh. I'm really not paying attention. Should have traded there. 100%. Yep. Dang it. Couldn't quite get that maximum win run. I guess I have another try at it, but still. I wish I could have gone 7-0. That game was tough. I just drew badly, and yeah. I think if I'd drawn better, I would have won that pretty easily. And they also like weren't that good. I mean, they could have used Twin Shot Sniper to kill me. Like the fact that they used Twin Shot Sniper on my creature instead of to hit face was like the weirdest thing ever because there's no common or uncommon in the entire set in blue-black that would have saved me, I don't think, if they just target my face. Like, if they were worried about a counterspell, they literally could have, like, channeled it and just had 3 up to pay for the turtle. Just, like, weird as heck. But ironically, it might have won them the game because I lost my 2-3 instead of taking 2 face. I also got max punished for waiting a turn, blocking their 1-4, because then my 2-3 was able to die. But to be fair, if I had done that, I would have lost. If I had gone for the thing, I would have lost because they could have channeled their thing then. Okay, we'll keep this. Okay. Easy money. Never mind. Not easy money. The opposite of easy money. In this case, the opposite of easy money is wrecked money. Of course, they have 5 colors. So they're playing the Kami War. At least that's my guess.
Our will cannot be denied.
Please play Greater Tanuki.
Such an imperfect form.
For those curious, the pasta turned out pretty well. I think I oversalted the water on accident, though. You gotta salt water when you make pasta, but I think I accidentally put too much salt in. It's one of my sometimes a weakness of mine.
Submit, and Phyrexia will embrace you.
Oh, man.
You cannot delay our victory.
Why are they... Oh, they're tapping this because they're killing that. Okay. Never fear, opponent. I've got all the lands I need at the ready. Nice.
Our will cannot be denied.
It's not going to end well for me. Ugh. I'm just going to play the next game. They've got a full grip, a Planeswalker. And just like perfect mana in their 5-color deck. I don't think I can win that one. They had 4 different colors by turn 3. Wild. It's a wild wildebeest. Definitely oversalted that pasta. You live and you learn. This is what is known in the business as stumbling at the finish line. Though, it's all just an arbitrary measure. 7 wins, 6 wins, it's very similar. It's literally 1 win different. So this hand is barely bad because I don't have a swamp and I have all black cards, but mulliganing to 5 is just so much worse. Oh, island, why would you betray me? The swamp would let me kill this Saki. Nice. Gonna kill that right away. Next turn play go Shintai and kill that. Hopefully they don't buff it up. Can't catch a break, can I? No breaks for the wicked. That is straight up brutal. The 7-tail mentor is not even very good. Just crushed by it. Staring into space. Flashbacks. Oh, did they hit a card they couldn't cast off of it? Or did they hit a land? Because they always hit a land. Oh, right, they did hit a land. I'm just putting it all together now. This card's always just draw 2 cards. It's insane. It's insanity. Yes, this draw is just lining up very poorly. I could have played this as well, but the problem is like if they then kill this thing, I have no blocks at all anyway. So I take a lot of damage. Oh, they'll pay the 3 mana, hit a land. It's all the same. Oh no, they didn't hit a land. They hit a castable spell instead. That's just much worse for me. No, why was I complaining about the wrong thing? I should have been complaining about them hitting a 2-drop so that my complaint looked reasonable. Because what I was complaining about didn't come to fruition. I'm often reluctant to trade with this type of card in this situation because, like, if I randomly YOLO into my other shrine, I could be fine. Imagine if I drew Satose to get their shrine into play. That would be good. Not liking our odds this game, though. Ah, yes. Ryu. I'm dead on board. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or does the Rabbit Bunny not give +1/+1? I think it gives +1/+1. Because it's like a boots. Does. No, we didn't quite make it. I'm so broken up about it, you can tell. I was really banking my entire future on that. That's why there's no sure thing. You just win the crazy match where you top deck your shrine in the key turn, and then you lose the next few where you just kind of just flood out and draw horribly, but you know. Such is life. Sometimes you're cruising, sometimes you're schmoozing. Sometimes you're getting bruising. Yeah, I don't think that's a saying. I think I understand why. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more draft content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag different day, different record, because the first day I played this deck, I went 4-0, and then the second day I played it, I went 2-3, so kind of crazy how much a few days can make a gap in your good fortune. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. But yeah, if you would like to support my content, you can do so via Patreon. You can find links to all my cool stuff in the description down below. And I'll talk to you next time.